Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wasted Space Live. I don't know, it kind of had to be done, to be honest. How is everybody? I am joined, as usual, by Mr. Wedgie and Mr. Texfire. How are you guys doing?
Oh, lovely.
Oh, well, now that I've been set up for some bullshit that I didn't pull, I'm not exactly in the best of moods.
I'm pretty sure that's what I said at the time as well.
Yeah, you know.
I felt it.
We mildly bent our ride a little bit.
Just a little.
Oh, mildly. That's like saying the Titanic mildly sunk.
Yeah, well, I guess it did. This could have been worse. You guys will see when we get in. We're just loading up the map as usual. But yeah, it could have been worse, technically. Could have been better. Probably that we're not reloading, if anyone's wondering. We're not going to do a reload thing. We're going to deal with it. Get on with it, because it is kind of my fault. Even if there was a bit of clang involved, I shouldn't have had the inertial dampers on when I'm trying to go uphill. That wasn't very clever. So, yeah. Rebuilding it is. Dennis Elliott, why haven't I posted another Stalker video? That'll be up tomorrow, sir. So, yep, this is the start, the beginning, just getting everything loaded up in the background. Space Engineers, as usual, taking a little while to load. Crazy. So, we've got any plans for today, guys, aside from rescuing the Nekomata?
Well, I mean, my first priority is getting all various parts before they fall through the world. But after that, we rebuild the Neko and this thing.
I've planned to keep my hands in my pockets because working liability and all.
Yes.
But to be fair, somebody had an idea of putting gear on the craft and using that to fly it.
It's always more comfortable when you load in and the whole Neko jumps off of the ground when you do. I don't remember being in quite that position. Also, is the sim speed absolutely to hell? Yeah, a little bit. Hey, back in Space Engineers as usual.
Wondering if I should
Like we've never been
clicking the respawn button until it stops bouncing.
Yes.
Ah, what the heck. Go for it.
Oliver Court wondering if there's any airsoft videos coming soon. I was literally, ironically, I spent a while this afternoon shooting BBs at one of my scopes in order to prove that what I'm going to talk about as far as scope protection is concerned is correct, and also get some sexy footage. So yes, definitely more airsoft videos incoming soon. You've had a go at sort of figuring this out already, I know, Tex, and sort of observe the damage and try to have a plan. How are we going to get this thing back upright?
Well, you could just use one piston.
Well, that isn't a recipe for disaster, is it?
Just one piston. It
Yeah,
can't
I've
help
heard that
but
somewhere
support.
before.
I have to support that idea. It feels like part of the wasted mentality. I don't know where it's come from, but
Honestly, I kind of used Clang to do good. Not sure that I'm brave enough to do it again.
I'm guessing
Okay.
that you practice this in a single-player world where clang is, somewhat
I
restrained.
kind of wanted to see how bad it really was.
everything is fine, indeed.
First, I'm going to make some welders and grinders.
Tex did not do this. I did this. Let's be very clear. I did this. In a fit of lunacy. I don't know what. Thanks for the word, but fit of stupidity. Any of the above. At the end of last stream, where I thought, hey, let's just quickly run up the hill.
I don't actually really think this one's directly your fault.
I do think it's
This
really-
is...
Because I took this save and I tried to replicate it and I could not get it to do. No matter how fast I went, whether it was on or off or any of that stuff. Make no real difference at all. I really think the tire disappeared. Because from my perspective, I could see it disappear right before you even popped and hit the ground.
Yeah, and if you look back at the footage, you can kind of see that, from my perspective, it's really bad because I'm not looking in that direction at all, but there is a little edge of a wheel visible, and you can see it just disappear before we actually crash. However, so be it. There's stuff up here. We're going to make use of it. Backpack. That was quite an important backpack to find. That had an elite welder in it.
We actually didn't. We lost 2 thrusters and the oxygen generator. So I'm gonna put the oxygen generator back on the truck before I do anything else. You guys
I
can work
think that's
on
a good
getting
plan.
the parts.
Yeah. I'm just recovering parts from the bits that fell off at the moment. So these two thrusters and the 2 wheels that are up here.
Yeah, one of the wheels is actually gone. That's as far as I actually went.
A wheel suspension, at least. Hit a random clang hole. I wasn't aware that was a thing, Andrew Brown, but we learn something every day. Clang holes, there we go. Is that like a pothole? It's just more vicious? Has pistons at the bottom?
I'm gonna bring the drone out and maybe use that to grind down that thruster if that'd help.
I really don't think you need to.
No, they don't have that much stuff.
Not
I
that
mean,
big.
you might as well go and, I mean, maybe even start grinding down some of the base materials. I don't know what power's like in that drone at the moment. I'm just thinking if you've got the power or potentially the power to go and do some grinding down of some of the places where we've left steel, for example, because we've left no end of iron just kicking around the map because we were too lazy to grind it down.
I might need a reactor or something, just to help, you know, or a bit of uranium to top up the batteries.
Remember,
but,
you
yeah.
can charge on the Neko.
Even
That's
though
true.
it's broken, it is still functional in that respect. She comes back together, she lives slowly. We'll recover her. Can't lose Texas. I felt kind of bad.
I should probably note as well that in flying down to the drone I have died twice, so you probably need to chalk up another 2 deaths onto me.
What? How, Wedge?
Night.
I imagine...
Because I've forgotten how to use a jetpack.
Yeah, well...
Don't forget, you spawn with your dampener off.
Yes, because of raisins that are trolley. The same way, if you get out of a flying vehicle, your dampers are automatically off. It's just like,
That
well,
makes perfect
you
sense.
want to make sure that I don't get any... there's no way I can catch it, basically. Well, there's a nice way of getting onto it now, Tex. You can just, like, literally just jump onto the front.
It's quite easy.
Quite accessible, yeah. An upgrade, perhaps.
Yes.
What was I trying to... I was supposed to be putting this cargo in the cargo bay. That's what I was trying to do. The most forgetful man ever. Go hover platform. We could, but I don't know. There's a certain bloody mindedness to me now that just wants to do it the way we originally intended. Oh, I'm going to run out of hydrogen.
I think we can absolutely do it the way we intended. I'm still confident. It may be foolishly so.
Okay, fine. Foolishly confident coming from Tex. We're all allowed one. I had mine. Trying to drive up this hill. I had my one. This is Texas. Wedgie's had about 15. Challenge says, Missile of the Streams, so this is a mobile base you're using now. Yes, it is indeed. We built this... to be fair, this is a few streams old now, and it's just Tex has been working on it. To be fair, as well, while it has become his baby, it was originally built by me.
Oh god.
Indeed.
We might have had a disaster.
What did you do?
What have you done, Wedge, already?
Well,
Wait a minute. I want to get this down for rough
if you come to the hill,
5
you
minutes into
may
this scene?
see. Basically, this drone thing. At the end of the last stream, I did park it and switch it off, but we didn't end up using that save. And in the save that I've come to, it was kind of floating there, powered up and grinding away at something in the chasm. So as I'm trying to fly it to the Neko, it's run out of power, but it's not crashed into the crater. It's just kind of floating here, even though there's absolutely no electricity on board whatsoever.
So what do you plan to do about that?
I need a bit of uranium because there are a couple of reactors on here.
So you need to slap uranium straight into that reactor. So the first update tick it gets is an update tick that says you have power. It's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, new guys in trap. Chat.
And this actually
okay.
gives me an opportunity to sort of do
However,
a redesign.
there are no reactors that I can access on board.
Well, that is a bit more of an issue. How have you managed this?
I don't know, but it's
Have
just
you not checked the power?
it's just kind of floating here above the floor of the crater. I mean, I think I've managed to master 0 point energy. So, you know, we don't need hydrogen now. We can just get off the planet.
We just need to approach G-Corp and be like, we got 0 point energy, bros. You want to buy that? Or how about you be nice to us? First off, we want a ship. Okay, just a little donation. $2. Thank you very much, man. Appreciated. That is sweet. I will stick it in probably the beer fund, if I'm honest. Numbnuts in chat as well. Well done. You did some very nice highlight clips of the PC build stream, I noticed.
Actually, I don't know what state it's in because I'm phasing through it. So for all I know, it could be sitting in the bottom of the crater.
Okay,
or
so it's probably fucked in reality.
Possibly, yeah. I don't know what state I'm in.
Okay, let me go and check out what on earth has happened to Wedge. Do we have a medbay at the moment? We do.
We do,
have
yeah.
an oxygen
Yes,
generator. More from the perspective I need to fill up on hydrogen, and all the while the medbay's got hydrogen in it, we should be all right. Medbay does not have hydrogen in it.
Did anybody save the ice before it fell through the world?
I was not aware there was ice falling through the world.
There's an O2 generator on this thing now, but we grabbed the ice. We're gonna need the ice. Before we do anything else. Suffocate. You might actually check and see if I've got ice in the fire truck. It'd have a little bit.
I'm gonna go and see what's going on with Wedgie's ship. I just don't know where it is. And I'm almost out of hydrogen. There might be some bottles, yes. What do we got going on? Other than a sim speed that means that when I jump, there's a good second delay before you hear the noise of me hitting the ground again. Whereabouts was the ship, Wedgie?
It was sort of flying over the middle of the crater. I'm guessing "was" is the operative word.
No, I haven't found it yet. No, there was a nice donation in chat from the drunken man. 100 Danish kroner, I believe that is. With pistons and rotors you summon Clang. With Clang you summon Wedge. These shall infinitely reinforce the other, thus getting enough energy to destroy the universe. AKA game crash. Thanks for the donation, man. I think that works out to about 13, 14 bucks, I think. I remember my Danish exchange rate. Oh dear, yeah, I just saw it hit the floor.
So basically, by observing it, you caused it to hit the floor.
Not much left. No, I think it had to fall quite a way.
Ugh.
Okay, so realize that I need to focus on ice over here quick because
I don't even see.
Can you see the crater, like, just in between?
No.
If you halfway across the flat area in the middle between the hole in the wall and where we are now, there is a small crater that was once the drone. I'm not going to run down there because I'll never get back out again because I haven't any hydrogen. But yeah.
I don't see it.
I hope that's going okay for you when you get down there. Oh shit, the shot rod's down there as well. That's a problem.
Everything's
something
down
is
here.
definitely hitting the
sim, yeah, 0.75 constant.
Is that Wedgie's crash that's doing that?
I don't know. I don't think so. It was as low as that before. So yeah, just to cover for you guys what's going on with the schedule. Obviously, Monday's not a normal schedule for Escape from Mars. Text is not available on Tuesday this week. So tomorrow next week. This week. Oh god. Getting confused. Text is not available tomorrow, but we will be back on normal schedule for next week because in reality, I don't think we're getting off this rock today.
There is nothing left.
Yeah, we may have hit the Schrodinger's cat effect. Soul Cat saying, thanks for the donation, man. But yeah, by observing the incident, we have, in fact, proved it to be the case.
Oh dear.
Really? So,
I'm just going into this hole and I'm gonna kill myself because that's the most useful thing I can do. Actually, saying that, through my deaths, you get the full tank of hydrogen, so I'm probably the best person to recover the shot rod.
I am not trusting you with the shot rod as someone who has so far, this stream, done nothing but crash his own vehicle almost immediately.
That's a good point.
Not happening.
Well, you know, I'm going to blame you for this because you didn't save when we finished last time.
I know. This is the save from the end.
No.
Okay,
The only
Wedgie.
later save is 8 seconds after this one.
Wedgie, I am going to trust you with my firstborn.
Got the fire.
Don't do it.
Bring the fire truck back without destroying it,
Don't do it, man.
and you onward.
Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it.
Or I could just take a death and then fly down and fly it myself.
You're a brave soul, sir. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, at least you've got the benefit that you're not about to run out of batteries in this thing. I suspect maybe what Wedgie did was, in fact, leave the thing floating, and it's just risen up while we were fucking around with the Nekomata.
It wasn't. It didn't rise. It was actually in a position that I was using it, and I must have been in the seat at the time when the save was taken, because it was pointed at the at some scrap that I was grinding down.
Yeah, but think about... I think you must have left and run up to the Nekomata, dude, because think about where the save is. It's after the Neko crash, and that's the last thing we did on stream. It's literally... we crashed it, and then we ended the stream. There was nothing else after that. Where are those last 2 thrusters? Yeah, that was the end of the stream. So I wonder if you didn't just bail out, you know, once the Neko stuff started going on, you just didn't just jump out of it. Tex left at that point. He straight up quit. We saw it at the start.
As we can see.
Fucking bail. I have had enough of this shit. These 2 wankers have killed all my stuff. I literally just spent the last 5.5 hours working on pretty much just that, and you've just crashed it. Nice one. Bye. Okay, so did you get both the atmospherics? Tex.
I'm sorry.
Did you get both the
Yes,
atmospherics?
I got both of them.
I was worried there they'd been trash eaten or something.
I don't know.
I am going to probably have to go and raid some shipments at some point soon, I feel.
If we can't get ice back here real quick.
Well, okay, or I could go and mine. The ice facility.
I said, if the fire truck has ice in it, live with that.
Well, that's the big question, I guess.
It should. But I'm at 19, so I don't think I can actually get to it right now.
Yeah, I'm on 1. Tex. I'm going to kill Mike for myself. I'm going to try and get down there and see if I can get to it, but I may die en route, so on that basis, I have some tools you probably want. I've got an elite welder.
Perfect.
I can get onto this damn thing with how the sim speed is behaving. Especially as it's a bit of a parkour thing to get into it at the moment. I'm going to have to use my 1 hydrogen to get over that gap. Because with this sim speed, I can't jump well enough to get over it. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm going to sneak down this side. Let me through the hole. There we go. Okay. I'm going to stick a elite welder and a enhanced grinder in the cargo. And just a random freebie grinder. And now, let's see if I can make it down into the hole and recover the shot rod. Check for bottles before I Sudoku myself. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
There are no hydro bottles, sorry.
No, okay. Tex has already checked for that. Sudoku time.
Already looked.
You don't have to Sudoku yourself, you know.
I can probably make it down alright, but...
Well, I was going to say I could give you a lift with the fire truck.
The least time you... or the smallest amount of time you can spend flying those vehicles, the better. I think. You somehow increased battery drain by 500% or something. I don't know how it works, but... Mr. Numbnuts, thank you for reminding me. I don't want any of your ice cream, no. I have my own ice cream for after the stream. Praline ice cream, in fact. Gonna be good. Oh god, there it is. In the hands of a lunatic.
But he's not really, is he? I've retracted the offer.
It's too late
Land
for that,
carefully.
Tex. It is way
Land
too
carefully.
late for that.
Okay, it's probably good that you're not seeing what I'm actually doing here.
He looks to be in control for the time being.
Trusting you, Wedgie. That's all I'm saying. Circle of trust.
So that's something I've mentioned on streams a number of times in the past. I have a couple of cats, and they are pretty ferocious. One in particular is the hunter of all things that are warm and fluffy, basically. Apparently, apart from within my domain, a mouse was spotted this morning.
Oh,
In my room. Oh god, no cheeky breaky, thank you. That means you might be near me. It was in my room, like the cat's home domain, where it sleeps for most of the time. Like, really, animal? I know how this has got here as well. This is one of the things that you've brought in for me. Little git.
hearing thrusters. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Well, you reckon you've got enough thrusters already lifted up?
No. I'm just hearing thrusters near me, which means
Oh, right. I mean, yeah, that wedgie was relatively close to you when I started my descent of the hill here. And if he's taken that long for you to hear thrusters, that means he's actually taking quite a lot of care. Which I believe he is capable of. He just needs some extreme encouragement.
Yeah. Just be glad I'm not driving it like it's a hire car.
I think Texas has had enough pain so far on Escape from Mars. Get out of here, stalker.
Well, given I've not got a ship now, what am I going to do?
Build another one. And see if you can do it in less than 5.5 hours this time.
Well, you know, I will say, last time I was kind of screwed over by repeated disconnects.
There is that. Sorry,
you
I couldn't.
can
I
say
couldn't.
whatever
leave
you
that one
want.
away.
But
Not cool, bro, not cool.
shall we review the footage? God, that hurt.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh God. Okay. This could all end very poorly.
What? Now what's happening?
Oh
I
God.
missed
What the
everything.
It
hell?
ended poorly.
What have you done, Tex?
It ended poorly.
I can't even see. You git. I
What
demand
the
to be able to
hell's
see.
going on?
No, nothing to worry about.
There are beers.
Are you sure you didn't summon Clang? I mean, that's pretty clangy looking
that's,
over there, whatever the
that's
hell's going
clangy.
on.
Well, I put a block
did I
on the
miss this?
ship. Let me just put this that way. Let your imagination go forth from there.
Oh, it's even worse. The med bay's just being destroyed. If we die, we can't respawn here.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Not good. We are so dead. We are so completely fucked now.
I don't know what
Didn't
you're
we
talking
repair
about.
the one inside?
We did, and now it's just
No.
been completely obliterated. Oh wait, no, we didn't,
we
did we?
did not.
Okay, so I need to do an emergency trip now, or we need to do emergency trips in those last two remaining vehicles in order to get a working med bay going here. I have
Right,
no idea
I don't
how
know
you
about
manage
you.
that, but
I don't know about you, but I'm going to move the fire truck off the Nekomata in the event that, you know, something
Lovely.
catastrophic
Can you stand
happens.
somewhat nearby here so I can recharge, please.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
we're taking the beatings on Mars at the moment. Oh yes.
Can we just pretend tonight didn't happen?
It's gonna be fine.
My character's getting some great cardio at the moment. Run, bro, run! Thank God we don't have stamina in this.
Old Cats demands a rollback.
Old Cat pays $10 for a rollback. I thank you for the donation, sir. But that would undermine my integrity.
What integrity?
No, you can't just throw out the everyday ones as a comeback for that. No, that was too good.
See, perfect. Nope, no problem. No problems whatsoever. Of course, we just lost a whole bunch of shit, but no, it'd be fine.
We're recovering. There was some stuff left from your thing, Wedge.
Yeah, it was trash.
There's solar cells and steel tubes here.
Wait, what? I didn't see them.
Well, what's a surprise? It's Wedgie.
I think you're missing the point that the front of the Nekomata's just exploded. We've lost our only med bay. There's engines clanging around in the ground, but no, you're focusing on the little bit of trash that's in the hole.
That's where I am, dude. I've spent the last 10 minutes running across this bloody hole, alright? That is about as exciting as it has got for me, aside from a quick spectator over to see the front of the Nekomata on the floor. So yes, I shall mention those solar panels. Never know, we might need them.
We need more than a solar panel to save us now.
No, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. It's all gonna be alright.
I'm scared
Don't
to go.
Worry about
I really do
a
feel
thing.
like I should have thrown myself off the edge of this and just killed myself and got hydrogen.
Everything gonna be alright.
Oh, can I even get onto the roof when I get in there? Oh dear. Some mistakes may or may not have been made.
No, they were definitely. They were definitely made.
I'm going back to my happy place.
You have a happy place?
The back of the Nekoma. Well,
what is it that makes Wedgie happy? This is concerning me already. It's like, God, what does Wedgie's happy place look like? Please let me never ever be there.
Turns out that adding that wheel may have been a critical problem.
We did discuss this earlier, Tex.
Yeah, no.
And then the potential
we
of,
discussed
of,
it.
Of it being single-player fluke rather than a reliable thing. And I think we now have our answer.
Yeah, well, you know, there was at least a good chance that it might not blow up and kill us. It didn't kill me.
When you dance the dance of clang, you will
Sometimes
accept
you
the
pay.
results.
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, for God's sake. Well then.
All it's done is merely delayed us for a short period here.
out of 10, how screwed are you?
My main problem is I ran all the way down here, and there's no actual way up on top of the bloody base in order to get to the shot rod. And I left my grinder and welder behind, intentionally so that Tex could use them.
Right.
So I've now run the entire way here for 15 bloody days. And I can't even get up on top of the thing, and not to mention, I'm also now running out of O2. So,
Don't worry, Tex is coming to rescue you with the
I'll
fire
come with
engine.
Because, you know,
you need to send me off on a mission to recover medical components and ice, so that we might be able to recover this shit.
why did you go get medical components?
I didn't. I've come back here to get the shot rod.
Okay. But once again, I ask, why are you worried about getting medical components?
We needed the med bay up.
Got a ton of them.
Well, then where's the problem?
They'll put the med bay back down.
Well, I was already in the pit when you fucked the Nekomata up. I was going to get the shot rod in order to do other things, dude. I did not intend to come down here to get medical components. I just figured now that we've broken the medbay, and apparently it's a big deal, maybe that's what we need.
So if I leave you down there until after I've fixed all the damage, not witness on the stream, it never really happened, right?
Fine, I'm taking my helmet off. Screw you guys.
Hey, I've
had enough. I don't want to live.
You
Get me
do
away from
realise
these fuckers.
you do realise you're
take
going
it
to
anymore.
spawn like 20 miles away from here now.
Oh god. Yeah, there is that. Okay. Fine. You convinced me. I accept life. Wasted on the last episode. Fire wedge roll
Like
out of a
trying-
cannon and G-Corp. We've got some
Like-
plans for that.
Trying to fly through taffy.
Mm-hmm. I'm heading your direction as well, to be fair, so you won't need to go the whole way.
Talking about, I'm right there.
You're not inside yet. Yeah, that's what I mean. You won't have to go the whole way into the cabin. I'm coming up to the entrance of the cabin. Oh, I'm just below you now. Was just below you.
Oh well, sorry. I'm trying to fly in 0.6 sim speed. Different here.
I know, I'll just get up onto the roof and then I can get in.
I think that's a great idea. Oh. Well, that would be why. Because at some point when Wedgie was flying this thing, he hit the button to turn off the forward or the back thrust.
I'm in. See that epic jump? Oh yeah.
And it's like,
Indiana
okay,
Jones
why
shit
is this
right
thing
there.
not stopping?
Oh, Cancer, stop with the donations every time you want a question answered. Did you miss a Rimworld episode this week? We did, yes. I will make up for it with double. How about that? I'll jump out, man. Don't land.
Oh, I'm going to do what I was saying what I was going to do. Wheels have been buggy for me since day one. I'm going to take the wheels off this thing.
Oh.
I have tempted Clang enough for one session.
Galen Bennett with the $10 donation. Here's some more beer. I don't see it. No? Oh. Sorry. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I will put it towards the important fund. The most important fund. Thank you, David. Well, the shot rod's still got 15 days of power, so that's a good sign. And I'm fully charged up again.
We've got med components and we've got some ice in the fire truck. Need, however, some ice.
Need some ice?
Well,
got a
let's
drill?
see.
The drill's all I'm missing for that.
We've got 3.6k of ice.
That is fuck all. And you know it. That is crap all. There's a drill in here, in the fire truck. I'm off. It's the
take
most
a
useful
welder.
I can be at the moment.
Hey,
Actually,
wasted.
yeah,
Take a
don't be
welder
dumb.
and a grinder.
Yeah, don't be dumb. Take the other things as well. There isn't one in that fire truck, but I'll go and grab one from the...
I have a
Neko before I
welder.
leave. Now, let me just check there isn't one in the inventory of the shot rod, actually. No.
Here. It's in the fire truck's connect. Well, nope, it's not.
This is turning into cash for questions.
Okay.
God damn it, old
There is,
cat.
there is a welder and a grinder in the shot rod.
So goddamn it, old cat, and chat agrees with me. Dude. I'm gonna
You hear
donate
me?
until I feel guilty. Yeah, I can. I can't find it when I open the
It's
thing.
in the shot rod.
Oh, it's actually... Oh, okay. Thank you. Ready?
Convoy dispatched. Delivery expired.
By the way,
Oh, I
feel
opened
like
up
this,
the sides of the medium cargo container, didn't I?
this
Finally.
needs to be publicly acknowledged. Wedgie, thank you for not crashing my fire truck.
Oh, you're welcome.
What did they just dispatch convoy on? Was it that NATO ammo shipment?
I heard it, but I didn't right now because I'm flying out of a tunnel.
Just wondering. That's kind of up my street.
You're in no street to be
NATO
going
ammo
up any at the
container
moment
shipment?
if you're stuck in that thing without, you know.
I'm not stuck in this thing.
Oh. Well, I'm impressed.
This thing's got hydrogen. This thing's got an oxygen generator and a bit of ice in it. I'm sorted. What about you?
Well, I'm rebuilding the drone.
Well, tell
Well,
you
not
what,
the
since
drone,
I'm,
I'm making a new. To be honest, that old one was a bit crap.
As penance, if you guys want to go fly off and take down that thing and get some ice, I will stay back here and rebuild.
Okay, it's quite hard to navigate out of that tunnel in the dark. Because it's quite dark.
Yeah, you should probably put some headlights on that thing.
Yeah, all I have is my suit light, which shines out the window, and it makes it a lot worse. The beach is not all made of ice. There's a tiny bit there, and we mined most of it. Nope, the ice mine is the place. That's a NATO ammo container, and at the moment, I'm not sure that
We're
required.
good for that, I think.
Oh, actually, no. We say that. I completely forgot that this thing is not about to go anywhere useful. It's still missing half of its front end. I can go and get ice, but that's about all I'm useful for. Got plenty of power, but yeah. No, I mean, I can shoot with some turrets, but it's missing all of its miniguns.
So, Wedge, did your fire drone just disappear?
What?
Most of it, yeah.
More or less.
I'm going to go get ice. Back in a bit. Yeah, I am the speediest Iceman.
Okay, so since we've determined that putting a wheel down is not a good idea, what are our other options? Piston combined with gyro? Thrusters?
Okay, Craig Connors is suggesting that there is 500k out of the beach. So I am turning around and coming back and going to the beach.
Hey, apparently I'm Scotty.
Badder. $5 donation cash for questions. Okay, I'm game. More Pulsar Friday? Dunno. Tech switch? I'm game for some. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, I can nab my brother. That only leaves little Zyphor.
I think Zypher's lurking around in the chat.
Oh, is he now? Well then. Little Zyphor. Poke, 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 poke.
Shall we put him on the spot?
People are saying, hey, wasted, so you're going to use ammo to get more ammo. Yes. This is legitimate use. Can you not see the logic there? It's amazing.
Let me put this into your calculation. We've only got about 400 boxes or so of NATO ammo.
How did you like the mech boss? Tabo Carol says, sorry. Well, how did we like the mech boss, guys? I thought that was probably one of the best,
Awesome.
best bits of this scenario so far, honestly. That and
Yeah.
finding this MRE experiment site, they were definitely the sort of the nicest of the experiences so far as such. Really cool when we first found that that robot. Just like, and how we dealt with it as well, to be honest. That stupid piston turret.
That was stupid.
It was stupid as all hell, but it was hilarious also. I'm feeling really not comfortable in this sim speed. I know what you mean, Tex. Now I'm in
we may
this.
need to do a reload.
I'm not even sure if it's a reload. I suspect it's because I've had trash cleanup turned off for a bit too long.
Tell you what, if you want me to pick up the random stuff that fell off of the front of the Nekomata, bring that back on momentarily.
I think, yeah, just some sort of cleanup might be a good idea at this point.
Let me do this first.
But part of my problem apparently is that I've got no forward thrusters, but I've got thrusters in all other directions. So as long as I drive sideways, everything's okay.
Hey Wedgie, you still around?
Yeah, I'm still on the Neko.
Okay, can you help me grind down this random stuff before it all disappears?
One sec, yeah.
This is silver and not ice, guys.
Oh. Yeah, Tex, I'm
Oh, from
scared
the
to go
beach.
near this stuff.
This is why I didn't notice it. They're talking about the beach, not out here. Dolt, need to listen, Weston. That helps.
Please don't drop any of the components, Wedge. They will fall through the world. We have clanged to this one little spot way too much.
Yeah, holy shit, there's loads of ice in here. I completely misunderstood these guys the whole time. That they were talking about the beach and not the... For some reason I thought that shitty asteroid that sits outside to cover the entrance. Mickey's is bugged for us, yeah, unfortunately, guys. Mickey's is not an option on our save. Is this seem to be getting worse?
Out of curiosity, what exactly does Nikki's actually do?
Yeah, I mean, given we're not going to get to experience it, spoiler us upstream, what does Mickey's do? I'm intrigued. I mean, obviously you can turn scrap in for something. That seems to be the deal so far, but what can you turn scrap in for? Right, how does it all work? It sounds pretty funky. This thing's going to roll over if I park it like this.
Right. If it's alright with you, Tex, some of the motors that I've just recovered, I'm going to reinvest in the grinding craft.
I would really rather get these up and running first before we run out of resource. You work on the med bay before anything else?
Hang on. Where was it positioned?
I will place it.
Okay.
There's a question different in chat. Says, guys, I'm thinking of buying this game. How does the multiplayer work?
It doesn't.
Is that really a true description? For someone who is on episode 10 of a multiplayer, well, episode 9 of a multiplayer series, but you know, can you really say it doesn't work? Or can you say it's got some flaws, but
Your plate? It definitely has flaws. However, looking at my time played, somewhere around...
God damn it.
After you, Wedgie. Somewhere at like 15,000 hours?
1,500 hours, I would
Sorry,
imagine.
1,500 hours. So I would say that's probably been worth them. It all depends
Well,
on
this is
how
all stone,
comfortable you
dog.
are making your own concept. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I want to
whoa.
try and avoid digging into the lake itself, but alright.
If you're comfortable with making your own game, your own sort of motivation for doing stuff, fine. But until basically recently with Duck Roll's scenario, really had to make up your own meta game. Does that make any sense?
Guys in chat, with the grass on it, it looked a bit like it could be ice. Leave me alone.
Inventory full.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? You agree?
I think Space Engineers, while it's got plenty of distance to go, is really doing relatively well at the moment, improving things, and as long as they continue to do that, I think things are going to look pretty good in the long run. It's certainly a game that I've invested, add another 1,000 hours onto Texas, and that's where I'm sitting. I've invested a huge amount of time into it, and a lot of that time has been in multiplayer. A lot of it has been disappointing, but a lot of it's been good fun as well. It all depends on what you're expecting from it, as far as how far you can go and how much fun you can have with the creative side, rather than the side that kind of revolves quite a lot around physics and physics interactions and stuff like that. I happen to be the sort of person that really digs building crazy contraptions and blowing things up and just generally doing stuff that honestly the physics engine in the game doesn't really like very much. It's getting better at it. It's also getting slightly more limited, arguably, but not in the way that someone who hasn't invested 2,500 hours into it would really encounter. Yes, indeed. Morph bought himself a very shiny car recently, and I have to admit my first response to it was, well, he was trying to tease it to begin with, and so he only showed a picture of the front lights, and I said, is it a Vet or is it a Ferrari or is it a Vet trying to look like a Ferrari? Because they have straight up ripped off the front lights from the Ferrari on that thing. But the second thing I said to him was, okay, don't kill yourself. Please. And then he tried to explain to me how it was all very civil. Okay, you bought it for its civilness, did you? I see. Very calm with those 4 tailpipes on the back, I'm sure. Very quiet as well.
They've got pretty good fuel economy as well.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Those Chevy V8, they only sip a little bit.
Smell your BS from a while away, Mr. Morphologist. Hence, please don't kill yourself. You see how much of the time, because of this elite drill, is it an elite drill? No, it's only just an enhanced drill. I'm actually killing the stuff that I'm mining. Like, I'm destroying the stuff that I'm mining by hitting it with the drill again. That's dumb.
Alright, so we've got the medbay back up.
Got the mid bay back up.
There's a decent description of...
And
of
I
elite.
also realized that a little short with the front at first. Helped me get the call it.
Oh, the blast doors off.
No, not the blast doors. The barrier blocks. Oh, that's a cargo container. Let's not use a cargo container in our history.
I don't know why the front of this thing isn't connected to the rear, but apparently it isn't.
So conveyors from here on then, and I can pick them up.
Yeah, let me place the conveyor real quick.
How is our sim speed looking? Still 0.7. I wonder if I can do anything with Space Master to clean this up a bit. There's not that much trash in range, at least. There's a fair bit of rubbish up there.
We do have a respawn, by the way, just in case.
Yeah, that is back.
Cool.
So if worst comes to worst and you do run out of hydrogen down there,
Do we have a generator as well?
Have a generator?
Like a hydrogen or oxygen generator?
Yes.
do we?
Yeah, we don't have ice though. But well, we have ice in the fire truck.
You'll have ice
So,
in a
yes.
second. But my point is just whether or not it was worth me returning because there was something to put it in already.
Oh yeah. No, got it. In fact, I'm gonna take a little ice and put it.
No, the crosshair, as has been pointed out, some people are sort of asking, saying crosshair. If I was to turn my crosshair on, it might help. But in reality, crosshair in SE doesn't often point to actually the right location because of how they've implemented the crosshair. But also, I've got very, very used to not using it because of the amount of basically cinematic-based stuff I've done that is, you know, pretty much all about not having that sort of thing on the screen. So I've got very, very familiar with using Space Engineers. But I mean, especially when you've got I mean, look at that. The welder, the grinder literally points. Not even the grinder, the fucking drill. It literally points to the middle of the screen. It could not point more towards the middle of the screen, you know. So it's not hard to see. I'll say there is no I've been playing the whole Stalker thing with no crosshair. I'm quite used to seeing where the middle of the screen is by this point. But yeah, as you can see, the hitboxes for Space Engineers at times are a bit weird.
Do you have OCD, Tex?
What are you talking about?
Well, look at the blast doors from here. And this is why I'm really annoyed with Keen.
Are you kidding me? Okay, I don't have OCD, but I know it's going to bug you and pretty much the whole stream. So.
No, stop. Leave it. Let it bug us.
Oh. Well, we're only supposed to leave that stuff when the stream starts giving wasted shit about it, right?
It's just...
Of course, now that you've mentioned it, everyone will talk about it.
Yeah. But the thing is, Wasted can't see what we're doing, so neither can chat.
That's true. So chat, your challenge is to find whatever it is you're referring to and see if it bugs you. How's that for trolling?
So are we removing those on both sides then, Ted?
Yeah. I screwed up placing them in the first place. I put them one block too far back. If you just let me, yeah, there you go.
Say wasted cheating, I can't work out what's pissing them off. Not at the moment, at least. The colour is wrong. No, I don't think the colour is wrong. Might be. If it is, I can't tell. I don't think that's it. Oh, I see. I see. I see now. Doesn't bother me, but...
It's already winding chat up. I'm really happy.
I know. I need to go and get something for my throat. Give me a second, guys. I'm croaking like a beast this evening. I'll leave you guys looking at this wonderful, wonderful setup of these blast doors here with a little cool jazz in the background.
Portions are all screwed up, right?
Just say that without it's been beaten up over the series, it's just giving it character now, and that's why the proportions are a bit messed up.
Well, Yes and no. But it wasn't going to work.
Oh.
Arrow. There we go. Now, place the tire.
People in chat saying rip sanity. How do you think we feel after 10 episodes? Well, 10 episodes for Wasted, about 8 or 9 for me and Tex. Of dealing with things like, you know, the ground eating the wheels and stuff. We have no sanity.
Or placing a wheel and having everything explode.
And them having to spend time around me.
Guys, can you do me a favour?
Hmm.
Can one of you go and go up the front and paint the right-hand side blast door a slightly different shade of red to the left-hand one? Make sure it's really slight.
Oh,
Sure you don't want something like that, huh?
No. I want it slight. I want ever so slightly different red.
there you go.
There you go. Slightly different.
There we go. So different, so similar. I can't really tell. So that's perfect. It's just similar enough. What we got convoy wise? Missile containers, small steel tubes.
All steel tubes we could actually use.
I keep worrying about the convoys. I can't go. I need to repair that blooming shot rod at the front end.
Well, and we need that. We need that ice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got the ice. It's full. Right. Yeah, I'm missing thrusters and Gatlings on my front end at the moment. I can't even see the difference as well. It's even better. It's like, for me, it does nothing. But chat, he's triggered. Hashtag triggered. Like, you would not believe. You have done all the things that are wrong. Especially as the irony is you get me into RimWorld and I could not stomach it. I get wound up just by the fact that our floors are different colours at the moment. But it's alright, we're still continuing the lounge jazz. just to rub it in. Oh, Colin Barker means that you might be a little bit like myself. I have a little bit of, believe it's protronopia for red-green, but I can never properly remember. It's either pro or due, but I think it's pro. Am I safe to land on the Neko?
So
At your own risk. So no.
I have
would say
I
no.
have the reliable sideways thrust.
Yes, but
Okay.
we're about to lift the front end up here. So
You concern the clan. I see.
wait. Unless you want me to just try placing a wheel again.
I'm not going backwards. However many hours this is, an hour. It's only been an hour apparently, but I'm not going backwards an hour again. Nope. I might have caused the original problem.
So
But now I'm going to be highly
just
critical about it.
one piston.
That looks quite pretty. Oh.
What is that pace without a piston head? That's
Too close to the
not-
ground means it was intersecting. If you're too close, it will not let you paste. But not paste, you know what I mean. It will not place that bit. $5 donation from Oldcat again. saying, yay, my new chair shipped. Okay. Is it the one on top of the shot rod? I don't think it is.
Place a blast block on the end of that.
Well, there's a bit of the cargo system missing on the bottom as well. Is that? Just a bit of missing pipe, apparently. I come bearing oxygen.
Place it at a different color.
Do we still have a generator? We do, don't we? Where is it?
Wedgie, did you steal the motors that we
I might have stolen a few, yeah.
oh, you were talking about that?
There you go.
I don't understand. The ice is gone from the container I put it in, but it's not in the oxygen generator.
They get sucked into the oxygen generator?
Oh, right. You guys had none left, right?
Yep.
Okay, in which case, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Good. I thought you had a little bit left, and I was like, where the hell did my bit go? Chat is like full on hating on this now. It began with the shot rod. Did you not learn last stream? You were given ample warning with last stream and the repair of the shot rod with a few bits the wrong way around, and everyone was getting triggered. And it should have been obvious from that point on, and chat just doesn't learn. Yeah, plenty ice here. It's a bit of a pain to unload without the connector, but yeah. Hope you ran out of hydrogen while being high up. We need to come up with a good range of like space engineer curses, actually, I think. That would be a good one.
Hey, are you really building that on the Nekomata?
May clang
You
strike
Yeah.
your pistons in the
madman.
night.
Say that in a Johnny Carson voice?
I can't do a Johnny Carson voice.
May the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your... That was not a good Johnny Carson either.
But yeah, but I'm British. I can't do Johnny Carson. Don't we get real?
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Hashtag just one more trigger.
Are you filming? Because we're only going to do this once.
Oh, filming. That's it. Give me a second. I'm good.
Make this as slow and painful as possible. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, music just changed into a perfect track for this as well. Yeah, projector blueprint would be great. The Deathwalker law. Just suggesting that we should be able to find one. Right, oh, the moment's going. Look at it. And it's sinking through the ground a bit. She lifts.
Roll.
Ooh, bit of roll. Is the piston happy? Piston so far is kind of holding on. We might want to chock this.
Chock the tire.
I'm in the air at the moment. Wedgie, can you chock
Wedge,
the tire?
please. Chock, please.
Okay.
I'm coming down.
Which tire?
Any
of them.
flattest one.
Okay, is that high enough? No.
There we go.
Okay, let's go a little higher then.
Of course, after all the hate I've just given chat, the last thing they want is for this to work now. Like, any support we once had is long gone. No, 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 no. They're praying for the fucking clang now.
I figure Old Cat is all about the hashtag just one piston. Guess what?
Does appear to be. It required just one piston. Not even blocks on the end of it. Not even blocks. Now, in before it balances when we add wheels. Launches into the sky. That's pretty. Look at it. Space Engineers does look pretty at times. You can't, that's one thing you can't argue with Space Engineers, is they've definitely won the aesthetic for the sandbox building game category. They're one of the very few that have managed to pull off the it looks realistic enough that you can kind of accept it.
Okay, we ready?
Oh Jesus, you're adding the wheel. I almost missed it. Go on it. Whoa! Just fine.
Okay. No, not stressed at all. Don't
you put that in the right place. I don't think you have.
Oh, no?
Yeah, if you come and check the angle I'm at, that wheel is intersecting with some blocks. That's either not... I mean, I think it should be further forwards anyway, but it's colliding with some of the blocks, so that,
yeah, okay. Maybe.
that needs to be a step forward. I would allow, honestly, Tex, all of the best designs I've done wheel-wise have let the wheels hang out the front and not let the wheels be the frontmost impact point, basically. Even to the point where I did the ride-up wheels just to help the impact, you know? So I would whack them
right
nice and far forwards.
here? Nope. Or further.
You're still going to struggle to steer. If you look at how close they are to those blocks at the moment.
Is where they were.
I know, I guess the yellow blocks that have been placed down aren't quite in the same places.
Okay. Let's try one more time. Oh, okay.
Part of me really wants to ask you to put the one on the other side in the wrong place and just leave it like that, but I know how badly it would impact actual driving characteristics of a vehicle. We can find another way to wind up chat. It'll be fine. Right, I'm sure we'll finish loading and unloading oxygen then, seeing as the drama there has apparently ended. And then maybe think about getting some of this stuff that's on the front of it all finished. Poor thing. Can't raid convoys when it's all broke, can I?
Oh, hey, you know, I'm going to take that as a happy accident. I accidentally used a heavy armor block instead of a light one right there. I totally would have done if I'd actually remembered to do it.
Oh.
And fortunately, too
But a
late.
light on this side.
Too late. I didn't even.
No,
think
they're
to
both heavy.
Actually, just claim that as intention.
They're both heavy, man. They're both heavy.
Yep, I know.
Why not fly the Nekomata down? Because flying the Nekomata down is boring and takes more resources, because the amount of motors necessary to do that is quite extreme. So instead, we shall welcome ourselves unto Clang once more, and yeah, pray that it goes well.
I think it's going to be great.
It'll be much better this time, because obviously it's going to go different. Is that about the definition of insanity? I'm sure there's something relevant for that particular comment, but whatever, we'll be fine. We've got this, bros.
How insanity is doing the same thing twice and expecting a different result?
No, probably not that one. Something else. Oh no, I remember it was the one from Command & Conquer Red Alert. It was the only the what was it? Oh fuck's sake! Don't forget it now. Wasted. Oh yes, there we go. Only those who prosper can. Only the insane have strength enough to prosper. Only those who prosper can truly judge what is sane.
Okay, is anybody else having trouble getting the highlight points on?
A bit, yeah.
Okay, good. Must be because of. speed issues, maybe.
It's getting strugglesome to keep thanking you every time. It's like it's the point where you start getting numb to it. Been shot at too many times. I've been donated to by old cat too many times almost. Thank you.
I figured out something else that disappeared.
What was that? The front end.
The assembler.
Oh, that's not ideal.
No, we've got one. We just had two.
Oh, I see. This is SE. You might actually get a different result. Said IoT and count. Yeah, well, probably true there. Yep, Metal 4, one of our best tracks. Or one of Lazy Pirate Gaming's best tracks. Everyone loves a bit of Metal 4, right? Sorry, it's being commented on in stream chat, but they can see what music's playing, and the name of this particular track is not the most inventive. As above, it is called Metal 4. It's a good track, ironically, but yes. Still called Metal 4. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to build Gatlings on the fucking thing. Let's just get a selection of stuff for the time being. So, construction components, some plates, tubes, big tubes, maybe not that many. Computers, where's the displays? Some displays. Grids. That's literally everything. For fuck's sake, okay. Next Stalker episode due tomorrow. I wanted to have it out earlier, but some stuff came up last week, and then it's actually been recorded for a little while, but because of other plans and things that I'd hoped to have worked on Sunday, it didn't end up coming out when perhaps it should have done. Mostly missing motors and shit. So, end result is it's tomorrow, and it does mean that there's going to be quite a lot of content in the coming week because I'm kind of backlogged without meaning to, if you know what I mean. What did I bring that's unnecessary then? I bought a lot of... I'm out of steel plates. That's the problem. That it? What do you want, man? You need to put a message with your donations. $2 from Fat Ear, and he says absolutely nothing. Next Stream Survival episode will come when Shaq's back from E3. He's at E3 this weekend, which I would be envious of if I didn't know what going to an event like E3 is like, in which case I'm not envious of at all, because going to something like E3 honestly is a lot of walking and a lot of crowds, especially this year when there's like 15,000 random people on top of all the GameStop staff that have been going for years on end. So yeah, hope he has fun, but I don't feel that burnt by not being able to attend myself, if I'm honest.
There, but for the grace of whatever, go you.
These don't have a port on the back, do I? Did I just have 6 on the front? That seems a bit unlike me. No, I must have had one there and one there as well. Not that one. Bad Air is back. Yeah. That's a tricky one, Bad Air. I struggle to endorse that, because endorsing that would be a little bit... yeah. I'm sure you can see where I'm coming from.
But it'd be appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, there is that, but... I don't know. What do you say? I had 8, so I must have had... Yeah, that must be right, yeah. That looks great. That looks correct. That's not the right way around.
Oh, bloody hell, it started.
Fucking $100 donation from
Oh, good
Old Cat.
night. Old cat.
What do I... I've already named a blooming ship after you, for God's sake. What do we do now? What is the next on the line of things?
We will name
Planet
another
Old Cat
ship
when we
after him,
command the
apparently.
whole fucking thing? We take it over from G-Corp. What is this next stage of escalation
I'm okay with
here?
that, actually.
Maybe you've got to rename me or something.
Planet Cat.
Okay,
Oh, thank
we're
you,
ready to
Old Cat.
lower the piston.
I don't know. I appreciate it, but... Oh, hang on. Let me finish this, and let me finish trying to thank Old Cat in a way that's getting really difficult now.
I refuse to leave
I
this
think
piston on
that's
here, by the
probably
way.
why he likes it. Just like... How awkward can we make him feel? That's right, I'm well...
Ready?
Coming. But thank you, Old Cat. I will most definitely put it up to good use. The stuff at the moment, all the donations at the moment are going towards basically making sure that I've got a decent recording setup as far as being able to set up a live recording studio for all intents and purposes. I want to be doing more SF content. I want to be doing more... a little bit of vlog content, honestly. I want to be talking more about PC hardware. I recently water-cooled my whole rig, so that sort of idea. I want to just kind of invite people a bit more into some of the hobbies I enjoy. I'm also UK champion truggy racer, which is a RC car class, off-road, large things, 2.5 horsepower electric motors, very high voltage, very high ampage. So any donations at the moment are all going towards trying to make kind of higher quality videos and try and bring in a bit more of the funky style. Not necessarily go away from gaming, but when I'm doing gaming, do more like what I did at the start of the stream this evening, for example, where it's something a bit different and a bit more fun, but they take a bit longer to set up. So she
Sorry,
rides
folks.
during all of
That
that.
was,
She's up and good, and I really appreciate
as
it.
climatic as it gets.
Yep, there was nothing there, really. But, yeah. Thank you very much, guys, and trust that I will be putting your donations to good use, I hope, with content that I really hope you guys will enjoy, even if it isn't, like... Hopefully it's stuff that, like, RC car racing? I don't know shit about that. Let's have a click, and you'll have a look, and it'll be like, actually, I quite like that. That's kind of looks fun, and it's been recorded in an interesting way. Now, onboard POV, for example, that's something I want to do more of. Robot building, I want to get into. Where is Group Survival? We answered that one earlier, but Group Survival at the moment is kind of on a bit of a hiatus because Morph has been in Japan getting prepared to move, and Captain Shack has been at E3. So, yeah. Don't worry, guys. We're not about to abandon that series to the dust. It's too good to do that, honestly. We enjoy it too much, and it's... I know there's too many people that enjoy it as well. You're kind of coming back together, Tex. You're kind of coming there.
Yeah, she's there.
She's there.
Well, mostly.
It's a fairly
She is
confident
what?
statement. It's done. Let's go.
Well, she's there considering she's back at where we started the stream. Does that count?
More or less.
Put a new thing in the desk counter. Old cat bribes. Proto Demon. £5, sir. Another fellow Brit, apparently. Thank you very much, man. £5. But have a beer on me and keep up the amazing content. Well, thank you, man. I'm glad you're enjoying. And I hope you guys don't mind if I maybe throw a little bit in Wedge and Tex's direction as well, because, to be honest, they've been joining me for this whole series, and the donations are very welcome, and I would like to be able to sort of say thanks to these guys as well if we're earning something from streams like this. No question I would not be doing it without these two involved. Even if I do break Tex's things from time to time.
Every now and then.
I've only done it once. But
Hey, I broke it myself this time.
this
Felt
time
like
was
I
your
needed-
breaking, yeah.
I needed to catch up.
We are fucked for motors, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make some. That's okay.
There are
we've got-
some in here, but it's just the fact that I know that they're needed.
That's
I'd
why
take 'em.
I'm
Take
trying
'em
to
if you need
get
'em.
the new grinder up where possible, so we can go
Ye-
motor hunting.
Yeah, but we're unlikely to be able to grind many down. It's more about shipments, to be honest. If we're going to find anything that can help us with motors, we're not going to find something with loads of motors on it. We're going to find a shipment that's carrying them.
That would help. I mean, I can make motors if I need to, but
Delivery X5.
What's the convoy? Radio communication components. Anyone got a breakdown on what radio communication components have got in them?
radio components are actually pretty good, and we could use some.
I'm sure we've got some somewhere, to be fair. It's more
I think
about
we have.
what have they got in them, and is that something we can turn into motors?
They're steel and silicon, if I remember right.
Silicon's not that useful, to be honest.
But somebody check in the... Sure, double check me.
We're missing small steel tubes, components, grids, and, of course, motors.
Well, that's antennas, but antenna components will just have the... Right?
No, I'm thinking about when you break them down in a disassembler. No, you're right. You're right. It is spot on.
Because, yeah, antenna components. Radio is iron and silicon. Silicon. For those in the audience.
Silicone.
Silicon.
No, I say silicone as well. It's not silicone. Anyone who says that is a weirdo. Yeah, we're also low on grids. This is not great.
I told whoever it was in the comment that he would actually succeed in making me self-conscious. Worked.
Oh dear.
Oh, goodness.
Bit of a
Wow.
look up there. Okay.
So I've got a suggestion. You say we finish up whatever it is we're working on right now? Better. Like a plan?
The second half of that completely clipped out. Text.
Oh. So why don't we finish up whatever project's we're working on right now? Go for the restart.
I think that's a good idea, except
Yeah,
I'm not sure I can fix up the projects I'm on right now because I'm missing grids. I am missing construction components from a few. That's something I can handle, but it's grids and motors that I'm missing to finish off what I'm up to. Basically, there are 6 motors, and I've nabbed.
I can make some.
They're mine.
Make some grids. Grids do you need?
Yeah, I'm in need of the a few motors as well.
Are people in chat trying to say aluminium? Is that what's happening?
Oh dear.
Oh god!
I
It was the
was-
hashtag triggered. There it is.
or wait, are they trying to troll me into getting you to argue about saying aluminum?
Jesus.
Most
Oh
of
God,
my
it's got
time
even worse as well.
recently spent in
That's it.
America was arguing about that.
$100 didn't anyone say donation spam? And it was the stream that broke wasted. Times 2. What's that? That's just ridiculous. What the fuck, man? Thank you. What am I gonna do now? People break me when this happens, and then I can't stream. This has happened before. Old Cat's been
Break the
responsible,
wasted.
and so has someone else. I should remember their name. Well, Ivan's one of them, but his wasn't monetary. His was the GPU block of the crazy rig. Blah. Well, again, I've already mentioned how I hopefully will put it to good use, but thank you, man. Jesus. I say that too much. I can stop saying that. What do I do? What was happening? Oh, motors and stuff. Yeah, that was happening. Why is there not a shipment of
What the hell?
What? Going on?
Wasted has just been broken by old cat even more.
Yeah. It's even worse because it's on YouTube, so I have to say something about it as well. So I can't even just be broken while chat looks at the screen and goes, "Oh fuck, what the fuck's just happened?" Another $200 from old cat. Apparently, he is just straight up my sugar daddy now. I just need to accept it. Maybe get over there and give him some favors or something. I'm not sure what exactly the deal is here or what he's bought. He's bought something. Apparently.
I think he's just happy that his chair's arrived and he's sharing the joy.
Which chair has... Yeah. Don't waste all of your money for chairs and stuff, old cat, on me. I might not be worth it. Honestly.
Something's broken here.
There it is. Yeah, it's me.
Oh, no,
Liam
I'm
Conroy
sorry. I
wasted
was
time to stop
focusing
working.
on this,
That's the one.
not on broken.
And it escalates.
Wasted, you've stopped talking. No longer verbal.
He's a broken man. He is a broken man.
Yeah.
Congratulations, chat. You've done something that Morph and Clang and me have failed to do so over the last few years. You have broken him.
Struggling.
Can we settle for a... It's very nice. I appreciate that you support my work this way.
Yeah.
I'm personally a little embarrassed by the amounts here.
Yeah, you've summed up my words that I've lost quite nicely. I was also trying to set up a little thing in the stream window just to try and say thank you to Manzik and Old Cat and I mean all the other guys as well. You guys are fucking nuts. I cannot believe that I'm in this sort of position at the moment where I'm like, how is this happening? How does that fucking work? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, just on a broader scale, I'm amazed I'm in the position where I can actually sit down and maybe consider, you know, trying to entertain people for a living, but what the fuck? What the fuck? It's just broken! Right, I need to blow something up or do something to change the level that is operating here. It's like how to... Yeah, you've managed to clang me instead of the game. I've crashed. The fuck?
Clanged the Wasted.
Manzik, Old Cat. Thank you guys. So I have 6 motors. I will donate it to the cause. They're in one of the boxes. Where do we sit, guys? What is happening here?
I need motors in there. Well, what will be called the Scarab will be ready.
The Scarab?
The Scarab. I don't know, it just seems
Sounds
like
fucking menacing.
It seems like a suitable name for the little grinder drone.
Chris Jones, bro. $5, not $5, five kingly pounds, or queenly pounds at the moment. I have a 6-pack on me, thank you man. I will invest that in some good British lager. I very much appreciate it. Actually, I might not invest that in some British lager. I have quite a lot of good British lager at the moment. I might invest it into something more practical. Along with all of this stuff, this is starting to look like maybe that in 14 to 72 USM2 lens with a camera I was thinking about earlier. Crazy shit. I like it, Wedge. It looks a considerable amount more stylized than Attempt 1.
Hmm. To be honest, they just made Attempt 1 up as I went along. This is... I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know what this is.
look, it's Crazy Ivan in chat. The other lunatic. Yeah, Ivan, something went weird this evening. It's broken me, and now I don't know what to do with myself.
How's your ride? Are you ready to go out and gank some stuff?
I am mostly ready, yeah. I have enough of the front end back in one piece that if something useful shows up, I can deal with it. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. I'm missing some braking thrusters. If there's more motors... Well, in fact, what am I actually missing here? Yeah, it's motors. I'm missing... what's that? 36. Missing 40 motors. Plus a few more if I wanted to get the GATs done. Oh no, the GATs are missing grids.
Hang on, I think I've got grids on me. Oh wait, no, but there's 29 in the system, at least.
Our down thrust I think is alright, guys. I think our down thrust on the shot rod's good. We didn't lose much of it, so we've still got the 6 aside. I think that's enough. In fact, it's not even that, it's 9 aside. Yeah, we got plenty down. We just need a bit more
Confident.
forwards.
Confident.
Hey, it's been flying around on those down for a little while. I've just been struggling because of the sim speed and the lack of braking thrust of any sort whatsoever. I need ammo, I think is probably the final thing. Do we have any NATO ammo containers? Just the standard. Yes, we have a lot of NATO ammo containers.
And
I may need a set of fresh eyes to diagnose this cargo system, because I don't know why I am not connecting.
I need to rename this now. It's just like, this is the... what is that? It's the $800 stream, at least. I haven't even looked back at the past donations. What the hell, guys? It's ridiculous and cool beyond belief, and I don't know what to do with myself in these scenarios because I'm British and honestly I'm fairly meek when it comes down to it, and I'm just like, what on earth? When it comes to the point where you've legitimately taken what would be a month's income for me and given it to me in a night, and I now want to, obviously, as I mentioned, share it with Wedge and Tex a bit, because that seems only fair in this sort of environment, but... what the balls? What the fucking balls? I just make sure, guys, that this is not something you're going to wake up tomorrow and regret. And if it is, just say to me that it's something you're going to wake up tomorrow and regret, and then, trust me, I will just send it the hell back. Yeah, I think that probably is about the only way to deal with this. Just like, you know, the death counter. Does anyone know what the code sign is for the infinity symbol? Like the alt code is for it.
Oh, no.
Someone find me the alt code for the infinity symbol, because that only feels appropriate. Manzik, Cat, and all you other fuckers. You are the most legendary people, especially when we talk about... You just got to look at the state of YouTube chat this evening and how different that could be if it was other channels and other audiences, you guys are fucking epic. It really, that's always been the case. And I just hope for a second I do a little bit to warrant such a damn cool group of people, not just to play with as far as Tex and Wedge is concerned, but also be honoured enough to have as an audience that'll come and watch me and enjoy what I'm doing. So thank you guys. That is fucking mind-blowing. Yeah,
Tell you what.
I don't think I'll spend it all on beer. I think that might be a bit too much beer. I'm not sure I could justify that, really.
Out of respect for chat being awesome, I'm putting the blast blocks back in the...
Why am I not surprised? While you're saying that, I'm watching Wedgie's drone roll over.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
What the hell just happened to it? I didn't do anything, it just fell over.
How on earth did you manage that?
Oh my god.
There's more of them. Andrew Brown. It's all well deserved for great work and entertaining content. I try my best, man. That's the best I can hope to say. I'm not sure it's deserving of this sort of level of faith, but I really appreciate it. And the same goes for you, Vado. Save for your fucking car mods. It says still in scrub range, tempting to match, but have to try and save for car mods. Save for those damn car mods. Do what you want to do, man. Car mods is fucking cool. Show me when you're done. So I'm on here and connected, and that's probably why Wedge rolled over, if I'm honest. Like when I connected, that landing gear figured out that it didn't have any power, and went, oh yeah, no power. What happens next? What happens next here? This thing's mostly done. We need parts for motors. What are we missing to make motors? Is
We
it
just
just
need to queue them
time?
up. We just need to queue them up. We may run out of materials. Wrong, but
Okay, so if that's all the case, because that's all we're really missing from this whole thing being done, other than me being completely waylaid by chat in a way that's never happened before, and I will struggle to forget.
I actually
Nickel.
managed to get working, so
Nickel seems to be the problem. Because while we can probably get iron, we do not have nickel on board this ship.
are there
at the moment.
any queued up right now?
Yes.
Okay, so then in assembler 2,
We can... Oh, there's
medical components.
46 grids here.
No, medical components.
Okay, medical components, okay.
I
What
will
do we
queue it
get
up.
from medical components?
Nickel
Oh,
and
nice amounts of
iron,
nickel.
a lot of
Shit
nickel
ton of
and
nickel too, yeah. Go for it, go for it. Nickel, 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 nickel. Chat says nickel. We got it, guys. Don't worry.
Sweet.
We've figured it out by this point. It is nickel, we need. This is gonna be a slow process. Matthew Skur. $50 donation. Love your work wasted. Keep it up, Matt and Wendy. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, but not only that, I would very much like to get back in contact with you and Wendy. It's great to hear from you again. I apologize about the lack of contact when we last spoke, and if you guys are still even vaguely interested, we've got something written up for you too. So let me know. Honestly, let me know. But thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And now Ivan with 30 quid. What? Hey, dude. Shoot Wedge in the foot. Parts arrived, by the way. Also, shoot Wedge. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, Ivan, thank you very much, man. I did hopefully a good job by Ivan the other night. Shut up, Wedge. I'm going to shoot you in the foot. If I don't have a gun, I would shoot you in the foot, but shush. But yeah, I spec'd up a PC for Ivan the other night, and hopefully that means that if the parts have arrived, everything's going to go well, and he's going to get a good PC at the end of it. Fingers crossed. I like to think I pick a good PC, but Ivan, You've given me enough support. Much like Old Cat, you guys have enough support. Seriously, support to keep me going for months at this point, way beyond what I can earn from elsewhere. I need a appropriate piece of music for this, and we've had the do. Yeah, we've done that one already.
Move your the shot rod over one, please.
By all means, by all means. In fact, I know. Some of you guys might not have seen the video from the start of the stream. I need to really quickly go and grab a bio and kind of slap myself about the face a bit, apparently. Because things have really, really gone nuts this evening, and I don't even get it, but yeah. Did you recover the scarab? Is she okay?
Yeah, yeah, it's back on its well, it's back on its base now. It just needs the thrusters doing, and it'll be ready to go.
So, on that basis, if anyone missed it at the start of the stream, let's go for a quick be right back with a little bit of this.
Anyway, so just so you know, off
YouTube actually doesn't take any cut at all from the donations as far as I've seen. Not from the
Kidding me,
super
right?
chat stuff.
we just had another convoy.
What? What? Another convoy?
Yep.
What is it?
I don't know.
I can't see. In being broken, I also can't think. Yeah, I can only see the radio communication components.
The little sounder went off.
That's because it's 0.54 kilometers away. I'll be back in a sec. What the fuck?
Oh god.
Who turned my thrusters off? Tex!
I just told you I turned your thrusters off.
Why did you just not turn the dampers off?
So you wouldn't fly off without remembering forgetting to turn on your dampeners?
He's got a put.
Dampers is how I do it. I just turn the dampers off when I land, and then you use no power at all. Like, absolutely none.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, it's 0.78 that way. However, I don't have a camera anymore. Wedgel, if I was to fly back to the thing, now we're at 0.6 sim speed apparently.
What thing?
To the Neko.
Mm.
Would you be able to slap just a camera on the front for me? Takes steel plates and construction component, nothing more.
Sure thing.
The sim speed has gone balls deep. What on earth? 0.6 now. It's blatantly that thing that's spazzing out over there.
What thing?
Take me an envy rate. $10 Canadian. Keep being awesome. Name something in group survival after me, please. Oh, that's a bit of a. That's a bit of an ask. You got me a camera?
I just need a bit of computer parts for...
Almost. Oh, is it computers as well? I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
IoT encounter. Yeah, guys. Please, I gotta mention, like, I just fucking love the support and the fact that I get people watching the streams at all. And, like, the fact that people are capable of donating is amazing, and I could not be more thankful for that support. But trust me, that does not in any way belittle or demean just having you guys there in the audience willing to watch. No question. Is the sim speed getting even worse?
Entirely possible.
0.67, 0.65. Whew. It is pretty horrid. Did you put it on sideways, Wedgie?
Damn it, I was hoping you wouldn't notice it.
Wedgie. Will you please put the camera on the right way round?
Okay.
In arse.
Has been well behaved for way
Ah!
too.
That was slightly terrifying. I had the camera view on as I reversed down, and we just got a bit of Wedgie's head, and then dead. That's about right, to be honest. Slasher style wedge. Been watching you, Morph and Cat, for a bit now. Love what you'll do. Some money to break your mind. Keep the awesome. Some more money to break your mind. Sorry, Billy Betancourt, $20. Thank you, man. This is a ridiculous stream that can only come round occasionally. Once in a blue moon, right, guys? You hear me? It needs to, otherwise I will start hating myself. Again, I'm just... How did it arrive safely when it was 0.54 meters from us? Sorry, I was still saying thank you to Billy. Billy, thank you. I've slightly lost the plot because apparently arrived safely is the same as blew itself up in this hole here. You know, when it said convoy arrived safely, that basically meant it had crashed to the point where it killed itself, and now it's fine. Number one geek, that sounds interesting. Don't have money, but I do have songs I can give you free use of. I mean, I'm always out for new music, so hopefully you guys enjoy a bit of the music on the streams. And if there's new interesting music out there that I can get my hands on, then 100%, that is some valuable shit. What? Did I took my helmet off again. See, I only took my helmet off again by accident and then didn't notice once. Since then, I've learned. Since then, I've pulled it back together. We don't make the same mistakes. Okay, there was just a lone missile turret in this crater here. Like a large ship one. And nothing else. I don't know what happened to the ship that was here, but it's not here anymore.
That thing's bound to have motors on it.
It did. I have already applied them to my ship. Sorry.
Damn it.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
You need an epic voice, man. Zachary, are you an epic voice, man? I'll always take an epic voice, man. As you know, I'm quite partial to doing a bit of roleplay sort of content and that sort of idea. So yeah, just hit me up on Twitter, guys. Twitter's the best place if you want to give me a shout. If you want to get involved, want to do something together, you think you might be able to help out, hit me up on Twitter. I mean, and Discord, obviously. I'm there constantly, every day. I'm in Discord chatting with folks. So if you want to get involved with that, then get in Discord as well. We can have a chat, talk about whatever. It'll be fun.
We've got a nice community there.
We've got a great community in Discord. It's like really, really nice. Jordan says. Reason for this lump sum: 1. Move to the US. 2. Buy a C7 vet. 3. Ask Num for Moff's address. 4. Race him. Race to him. 5. Do a burnout in front of his garage. No, I need to race him. I need to get there and race him in his vet. No, that would be a bad idea, and then we'd both be dead.
Hey, what are you gonna race him in?
Something that isn't a vet. No offense.
Definitely have to be something European.
Yeah, European. Actually, no, I'm down with a bit of Japanese. Actually, Japanese make some good cars, especially when they're making them in a European style.
So how about a Nissan GTR?
That pretty much is the top dog for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go above that. That thing is the sort of thing that's just like technology.
And the
What
best thing
happens when
is,
you nail it, and you can make something that's a saloon car that's as fast as the supercars in a lot of ways. You know. That's
the best thing is as well, when you do come to a corner, Morph will actually die.
Whoa.
That's
Went
not
awful
bad.
dark there. Real
Well, he won't
fast.
die, but
This
you
is
know,
wedgie.
he won't be able to make the corner because American cars can't do corners, and that's a fact.
Are we going to be able to end this stream with at least trying to get the Neko down the thing? Are we just
Oh, yeah,
so starved
absolutely.
for motors that we can't even do that?
I do not know. Do you guys? Are you guys still stealing motors, or are they building up now?
Oh, have fun with the go-kart, Matthew Skur. Take care, man, and hit me up, or I'll hit you up. But I hope you don't hate me. Got a plan.
On that connector that I've been using to grab parts.
Harry's just mentioned that he's pretty sure that missile turret was actually the Neko's missile turret. I think he might be right there. I think
yeah.
that might actually have been the
no,
Neko's
it
missile
did. It
turret.
did pop off.
Oh, he's building Wendy's for go-kart. Nice.
We have motors queued up.
I would hope so. If we don't have motors queued up, why not? Yeah, we got motors queued up. We don't have the parts.
Or we not have.
We need to be disassembling more medical components, apparently. This is slow progress. Wow.
Okay, are we all
We
back
need
here?
a motor shipment so badly.
Are we all here?
We are.
Yeah.
How do you feel about a save and
That would probably help, given we're running at 0.6. If Stream can stomach a reload. If I was going to go for the ultimate car of choice, just following in from what chat is saying, I mean, the Nissan GTR is the accessible one, but if you're going to really go beyond any level of silliness and just pick whatever the hell you wanted, for me, as a technology nutcase and also supporter of the British automotive industry, it would be a McLaren P1. No question. Ridiculous piece of kit, and so brutally focused on one mindset.
Okay, I'm in a
Running to a
cryo.
cryo chamber.
Cool, I shouldn't need to. Right,
Okay.
Shaq can stomach a reload. Let's do it. It shouldn't take too long. Let's make sure we're saved. Be nice if we can run at above 0.6, then at least things. I mean, the whole game will be running twice as fast almost. We might get a few more shipments if nothing else.
Yeah.
Wow, chat's going nuts on the car idea, if nothing else.
Right?
A lot of people have got some favourite automobiles. Good options in it. Kind F1 LM, I mean, those things are obviously pretty ridiculous, just due to their rarity, no question. What else have we got mentioned? Venom GT for its ridiculous power, I would imagine. Oh, 1969 Mustang. Someone going for classic. I like it. That is a very, very sexy automobile. One of the few American muscle cars that I still look at and go, ah, so pretty. And then Wedge comes in with a Lamborghini Reventon. Literally a plastic toy with a really big engine in the middle of it.
Well, if it's only made out of plastic, it's going to go really fast, isn't it?
You know what I mean? It's not only made out of plastic, but just kind of...
Well, the one thing is I like about that car is the dashboard is set up to have like a fighter jet style nav ball and altimeter, which obviously you don't need, but damn, it looks cool.
Okay, let me review all these chats.
Well, I love
$20.
how the Neko just launches it itself into the air every time we reload the save.
$50, $200, $200, $200.
Yeah, I can't close this chat window ever now, basically. It needs to kind of sit like that and just be the permanent reminder of that
Safe to exit.
ridiculous night.
Rain has actually loaded. Yes.
Yeah, we're up.
Yeah, I got a sim speed. If I get out right now, it's going to be... Yeah, here,
0.8.
There we go. There you go.
0.8, we gained 0.2. Could be worse.
Much better. Much better.
Feels like we can move a bit, perhaps? Oh, I don't know, actually. What's happened here? Wedgie's joined and it's dropped to 0.6. That's what it is.
There's a sign.
No, I'm actually not saying that from a stupid perspective, but from the perspective that group survival suffers from this. We really struggled with the... I don't know when it was, but we reached a point where all of a sudden we couldn't join our spectator cameras in anymore. As soon as we did, it was too many people for the server to handle. Oh, Jensen Interceptor. That is a very interesting suggestion. I imagine there are a fair few people that don't even know what one of those looks like. So.
Whoa. Easy, girl.
You're losing control of the Neko.
Sim speed is jumping all over the place for me.
Yeah, we may have killed our save. Have we brutalized our save completely? Is that the deal? Someone with the DeLorean, really? I mean, I can see why, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I hope you realise you're getting an awful, awful car. We're out of everything, guys, and the sim speed's gone to crap. We're stuck at 0.67. I mean, shall I do a quick save and then a save as, and then try and do some more aggressive stuff with the trash cleanup?
Possibly. Actually, let me finish getting these done real quick though. We are almost at. Oh, I don't know how many motors do we have.
I don't know. I've not been looking. It's just at the moment not looking great sim speed wise.
We've been building motors. Why do we have absolutely no motors?
Because I've been using them. Maybe.
Wedgie!
Hmm?
Need to get the Neko done.
I'm gonna weld him. I can't weld him. Oh well, there's only one other choice then. In order to weld him, I need to damage him first. Can I weld him now? No.
Did that work?
We are out of medical components too, aren't we? All up.
It did, didn't it? You got awfully quiet. I wonder why.
I don't know. Really use all 200 motors that I just made.
Is he muted or is he just simmering?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, take a wild guess.
I don't know. I'm not very happy right now myself.
Oh, look at that. And I'm dodging the step as well. I'm dodging the step.
Right.
Or if you weren't standing right now.
Rwenge! Do you guys like how I played idle motion turret for a bit?
Okay, Wedge, how far are you from getting that drone working?
I was just grinding down the thrusters and I'm going to stick
You
them
have
back.
purloined all of our motors. Go grind shit, please.
I was grinding the motors down so you could have them back.
No, I don't want them. I want you to go grind shit.
Oh, I can go and grind stuff now. If I can have my welder back from my co-ops. Whoa, I'm flying into space all of a sudden.
Joshua Smith, big fan of the series. Keep up the good work. Yes, I wasn't muted, Space. I managed to hit the wrong speech button. I have two channels next to each other, and I hit the wrong one. You're right, Tex. Going down.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Joshua says, big fan of the series. Keep up the good work. And I was saying it was only thanks to these two reprobates that is possible.
Oh. Wedge, where are you going? Are you going to the old weird base?
I can go anywhere really. I've got the range.
Okay, fine. Make it so.
I've just got a dead guy stuck to the front now.
I've got good equipment on me. God damn you. So why do you have to escalate? Why, Reggie?
Well, it went from grinder to bullet to the head to... Well, I don't know, it's not really escalated, is it? It's grinder again.
No, yeah, exactly. You could have left it be there. You could have left it be, but you didn't. Did you?
No.
I got escalation because I got rocket turrets.
But you should probably go somewhere else.
I probably should, shouldn't I?
Yes, thank you.
Go grind something. Make yourself useful.
Hang on a minute, let me at least set a waypoint round here.
No, I'm chasing him down. You've had your allotted time to escape. Now move it. Swivel quadruple arsehole. There he is. Look at him, shithead. Tear him up so easily. 7,700 rounds. Could be in pieces on the floor, the bastard. But no, can't do that. Gotta be nice.
We really? We have to be nice?
If we want
Right.
to get off this planet, yeah, we've got to cooperate for now.
That's true. He does have a lot of our components tied up in that little ship right now.
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Texfart. I'm sure you're well aware, on the basis that you've been fighting him for said components in order to repair your ship for most of the night. I see how it is. I just need to be able to set my turrets to target Wedgie only.
That will be a very dark day for me when that happens.
How far do you think we are from attempting an entry to the pit, Mr. Tex?
We are...
You're not looking very far off from where I'm sitting.
We are 400 motors away from attempting an entry.
400
Yep.
motors. All right, I'm gonna go and get one of these cargo shipments. We're gonna need it. All right, one of these is actually, well, actually it's not that close, is it? How am I looking power-wise? Can I afford to do this? I feel like I'm running low on uranium. Ah, yes, the sim speed. That'll be why. Now I remember. We're gonna get this fucker. He's a way away, but we're gonna get it. Oh yeah, what happened to my corpse, Wedgie? Did you lose it?
I don't know what happened to your corpse.
Oh, you tool!
I just dumped it on the deck of the Neko.
I got it.
Thank you, Tex. Thank God.
Well, since I can't do anything on the Neko right now, I'm going to do those changes I was talking about on the fire truck.
Yeah, might as well make
Make it a
use of
little
it.
more
I'm going to
functional.
try and recover us something at least. Oh, I'm apparently flying towards the G Corp headquarters instead of the shipment. No, it made it to the headquarters. Fuck. Got any other useful shipments here? Oh, there we go. Actually, only 3k away. What are we dealing with here? And as in Arfish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went Snicker Snack, left it dead, and with his head went Gollum. Oh, hast thou slain the Jabberwock, my beamish boy? I can't remember the rest of the lines, to be honest.
Come to my arms, my beamish
Yeah, you
boy.
see, I did the beamish boy too early. That's what threw me off.
Oh, frabjous day. Kalu, Kalay.
He chortled in his joy.
Joy.
'Twas brilliant.
Hast thou slain the wedgehog? Come to my arms.
'Twas brillig and the slithy toads did gyre and gimble in the wave. Hello.
Lots of pirates. Yes, indeed.
I thought I turned you off. Stop it! Crazy Ivan, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but the plan for the ridiculous amount of support I've got for this stream is to basically continue work on what I want to use on a sort of recording studio / environment and the equipment necessary to make use of it. So I've recently bought myself some nice lights. I've recently bought myself a good green screen. I've recently bought myself a few other bits and bobs that I want to start making use of more in videos to try and make things more interesting. And the one thing that I couldn't really afford sensibly was the missing lens for the camera I have at the moment. So that is probably where I'm heading with this particular bout of ridiculousness. So yes, I have no tools, but I have
Have a wedgie.
what the fuck? 200, is that Australian dollars? Which, if I remember rightly, are about 0.75, so that's still like $150 of ridiculousness played at debt. What the hell? First and probably last watching stream live, may your foes forever suffer the wrath of Clang. If only we hadn't welcomed Clang onto our own side. If only we hadn't opened our arms and said, Wedgie! Wedgie, avatar of Clang! Come to us! Be part of us! Mind of Debt, you are a fucking legend. Amongst many other people this evening that have done the good job of blowing my mind to the point where I'm going to wake up tomorrow with a fair fewer You see? It's happened already. It's already happened. The brain cells.
Brain cells.
I don't know what they look like. There's probably something funny I could say there. The brain cells, they're fucked. They're done. God damn it. Thank you, guys. And Damien Envy Wrath. Name something after me and also mirror me. What can we name after Damien Wrath? And if you're going to donate crazy amounts, at least have some sort of request when you do so. So I can feel justified in some way by saying, thank you, look, here's the thing that I can sort of vaguely say thank you for. Or buy, or something. Yeah, I have no tools. Does someone want to come to me, or shall I come and pick you up and grab a GPS from here? Because this is...
I will come to you.
parts. You're going to come to me. Okay.
I could come if you want the grinder ship.
Yeah, I did have tools. That's a good point. I did have tools. I can't remember where they went. There was someone with a grinder, I think. And then you didn't even bother to recover them.
Vaguely familiar. Okay.
I would just charge off to the next thing to kill. But I really should have tools.
Where are you at?
I shall
I've got
acquire
tools.
you
I do
a
have tools.
Jupashush. Number, wasted space 4. Everyone's favourite location. How did we take damage-wise, I wonder? Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Actually, that's only 1. Okay, that's not as bad as it looks. I thought we'd lost loads of galleons there, but no, we actually only lost 1. That's okay. Wasted space 4. Where we have all the scrap metal you could possibly want. But also 2 cargo containers full of radio communication components and a ship that could be ground down for stuff.
Convoy arrived.
Perfect.
I'm going to have to do something to say thanks for this stream. I'm going to have to do something to say thanks for the stream because this has been utterly redonk. Like, there is no other way of describing it. There's been some crazy stuff that's happened over the times. And this is, without a shadow of a doubt, going up there as like, what just happened?
But I fixed
Yeah.
signals, though.
Oh, the gun we lost wasn't welded either, so that probably doesn't help. I should maybe consider not taking unwelded guns equipped to the front of the craft when they aren't welded, so they get broken really easily. Yeah, that's probably a thing. And I wonder, let me see if... Hang on, I want to try and set up... While text comes and travels to me, I want to try and set up something in the background. At least I can maybe do something to show off like what I'm trying to do in the upcoming futures. Because I want to do some cool stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to make things interesting. Do some stuff that I... Talk about stuff that I love and make you guys love it as well, basically, is the plan. Be like, hey, this is this cool thing, and I think you guys should like this cool thing. But on that note, I did start working on something earlier that I think has started to turn out really well. And if I can just real quickly render this out, yeah. During the stream, which is always a sensible thing to do, everything will be fine. Just rendering videos during the stream. There you go. Everything's fine here. He says as Windows makes that noise. Everyone's favourite noise. Bling.
Happening?
What is happening is I'm waiting for text to arrive. The frame rate has gone to absolute shit, very temporarily. And Vadir has donated $5 to say still alive on the rim, still scrub level, but happy to be alive. Rim's coming back soon as well, double episodes this week, as I've got a bit behind. Are you on your way, Mr. Tex?
I am.
Sweet.
I'm flying through syrup.
Yeah, that should fix itself now. It was a very, very short clip.
Nice. I don't know what you did, but I'm happy you did it. Fix the trash collection a little bit.
No, I stopped rendering a movie.
Oh, hell.
There's that.
No, I haven't been rendering it the whole time. I just started there. It was a small clip that I just wanted to give people an idea of like what I'm trying to do to try and give people an idea of, I don't know, what I'm doing in the background in order to try and make things interesting, you know. Oop. He says, completely fail. Fail. So, for example, upcoming airsoft content. Dead space? Was I muted for that?
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, I was trying to demonstrate the fact that I've actually been working on other content in the background and I'm trying to up the quality and make things interesting. So that was supposed to be a sneak peek at some upcoming content that was going to be interesting, and I completely failed to introduce it properly, and so there you go. That is an upcoming sort of introduction for a video on scopes in airsoft and scope protections. You looking clear?
Oh, whoa. Got out, and it immediately shifted 5 meters. Reasons. Now, do we need to just grind this down or take it back with us?
No, just grind it. It's got a large atmospheric thruster still alive on the back. It's got a cargo full of decent stuff. Do you have tools in the van?
Yep.
Tools in the van. Sweet.
Tool is in the van. I am not.
Just need the grinds. How long have we been going for, by the way? I can't help but feel like maybe...
We started at what, 4th? So, about 2.5 hours.
Okay. Just trying to keep it in mind that Sony's press conference is this evening, and I know there'll be some people out there that are going to be wanting to watch that. So I don't want to run too hard and too late.
I think as soon as we get to the base of the crater at this point, we probably need to...
A load of motors on this thing.
Good.
Because it's so covered in thrusters. There was a large atmospheric on the back. This is Motor Town right here. Right, we need to take the wheels out. Wheels out, wheels out. Yeah, I've had just about enough experience with these things now to know how to deal with that rubbish after Wedge's wonderful escaping one earlier on.
I might be about to secure us at least another 20 motors as well. So.
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm at an old abandoned weapons testing facility stripping down some cargo containers.
Okay. You just concern me when you say I might be about it. I'm just like, okay, does that mean Wedge is currently attempting to like deal with something that honestly he's not very equipped for? Or it's like, is he taking the drone that he's just spent the stream so far rebuilding into enemy territory all of a sudden, or what's happening here?
At this point, I'm okay with whatever.
There is a bit of that, yeah.
Oh, what on
Wow.
earth happened? What the fuck?
That there is a reload.
That is a clang.
What even?
I dropped some scrap on the ground. What
Convoy dispatched.
ever loving.
This
Delivery X5
This is going to make it difficult for me because I'm like 20 kilometers away at the secret weapon research facility.
Yeah, but there is a med
It's
station near
auto-saving,
there.
and it's auto-saving frequently.
Yeah, we need to do it now.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to ferry you over there, then. I'm going to have to come back and drive you over to where you were. And quickly.
Alright then. Restart.
There's no option, man. This is just torn apart the center of the fire truck at random. Because, like...
Well, to be honest, something happened to me and it's torn apart the centre of the scarab as well. So,
What?
There you go.
yeah, something... I nudged it slightly and the
Alright.
entire thing spewed its
land
guts everywhere, so...
I'm exiting before we've saved so that we don't have any danger there, but what the hell? Pro Demon 007, you know all this money with 8th edition of 40k coming out, you get something nice and plastic from an FLGS near you, perhaps a Morkish stacker. What? You thinks I should get the boys? I don't think so. The boys aren't to be bought. If you's got the war and the dagger, then maybe. But not so simple as that.
Oh my. Yeah.
That was pretty poor, to be honest. I needed to invest more into it, but I'm conscious that it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I am going to wake people up in the house if I get too hard into it. You need to be loud for the orc voice, and you need to be like kind of guttural to the point where you ruin your throat pretty hard. And I am not ready for either of those this evening. Proto Demon, thank you, man. You are most definitely on the list of legends. I need to get a list of Wasted Space legends for all those guys that have donated to the awesomeness. Convoy dispatched. Does it have motors in it?
Oh, are you in?
No, it's construction components. Yes, I'm in.
Yeah. To answer chat, I have no idea how that happened.
Well, I think we should probably lead up towards an ending point when we've done the run to deliver Wedgie back to where he should be. Tex, your ride is still intact. I would advise not dropping scrap near it if you can avoid that.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know why that's a problem, but apparently it is. To the point where I'm actually going to run around and pick up all the scrap that's currently near your vehicle, just in case.
Yeah.
Right, your vehicle is
The
now
fire
scrap
truck
clear.
is 10 clicks away, right?
Okay, so I'm doing a big runabout. Roger! We are ending the stream on taxi service. Shot rod style.
Wondering, I don't think I can hydro that far. Not without an extra bottle.
Where am I headed? MRE. Right.
No. Bedroom. Go get me. I can strip down while we're doing.
Oh, so
you're
when you say
getting
medroom,
wedgie.
the MRE experiment site is where the medroom is, right?
I don't know.
You're at
Neko.
the
Neko.
Yeah, which is where, yeah. As far as a grand scheme of things is concerned, the Neko is at the MRE experiment site. You could have spawned
Oh.
somewhere else. There is a second med spawn. So,
The
in the
reason I
grand scheme
said
of
no
things,
is because the other med spawn is named RE something.
oh, okay. So where am I actually going?
Oh,
Yeah, we're both at the Neko.
Yeah, but I don't have a waypoint for the Neko, and nor do I have a beacon for the Neko.
MRE experiment site, but let me give
Yeah.
you the GPS.
Yeah, the MRE experiment site was what I was saying. God damn
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry.
We have delved into the realms of massive miscommunication for the end of this. Yeah, Shot Rod Uber is what's happening here, apparently. And it is most definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, peak times at the moment. I'm sorry, fellas. Peak pricing is in effect.
Right. Why don't we just weld another seat onto it? That might be what we need to do to drop the price a bit.
Yeah, the Neko's where I thought it was. Eldest Wolf asking about airsoft cameras, and I will go into that into a video, man. There is far too much to be said there because I've messed around with camera recording equipment for airsoft for about the last 2 years, and you've seen very little footage on the channel, and that's because it's taken me this long to really get happy with it. It is a very difficult thing to record in a way that looks good. And any of those guys that you see with that really cool, clean footage, you can be damn certain they're using very good equipment. It's been very well set up, and those clips have been very well picked as well. It is a tricky sport to cover well.
Another grinder and welder for you, Wedgie.
Thanks.
At some point, we need to make some bottles too.
Feline viewers are always welcome. Yeah, we need more bottles, but we lose them so quickly. Every time.
Oh. Wedge, that proficient grinder?
Oh, I was just going to run with the peasant one.
I don't care. Yeah, we need another sacrifice.
Oh, we definitely need another sacrifice to Clang. If anything, we need a double sacrifice to Clang for that one.
I could take the Neko there too.
I don't think it's needed. I just need to drop you guys off. The relevant ships are there, they're intact. We just need to be quick about it so that we don't lose it. And I think we need to do Wedge first, if you've got a location for yours, Wedge.
Yeah, weapons testing facility.
Okay, well, do you want to jump in?
Correction
And
component
if you guys
integrator
can
plate.
quickly weld on a second seat, then we can do
I'm
it.
doing it right now.
Whoop! Slightly further forward than I thought it was. There's a turret there.
There you go, Wedgie. Go right ahead.
Yeah, GoPro is definitely a ubiquitous airsoft cam, no question. Or cam for almost anything. But you need another one to go with it. That's the
That welder didn't finish making. I think we're missing parts for it. We're missing iron ingots.
I have no welders on me either.
Cool.
Oh, that
Thank
is
you.
an amazing seat location. I love it.
Go right ahead, Wedgie.
Vomit inducing.
Okay, we are aboard.
Right, where are we going? Weapons testing.
Yeah.
Cool, I see ya. We're off. Anyone in chat's got any questions? Might as well hit us up. We've got a 20-kilometer journey to go. This is where we're going to be ending it for this evening, so anything to say, let us know. This has been a tricky stream, in my opinion. What do you guys reckon?
The one step forward, two steps back stream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but feel that I need to maybe do a highlight reel of this stream and the various bits that went wrong with it. If only I hadn't missed part of it. I really need you to record in future text, I think.
Okay.
I need you to be recording your POV so that at least we can go back for a highlights reel of like shit from Wedgie's or Tex's perspective, you know.
Well, I guess whichever series we decide to do next, that could be something that's viable.
Well, one thing that YouTube does support, which I think is a really interesting idea, is it actually does multi-camera, so you can stream 3 times to the same stream, and people can pick their point of view, which is like kind of weird, and I don't think anyone else really does that. And I'd be kind of keen to try it out at least one time. Like maybe with some Pulsar or some Space Engineers or something. It feels like it'd be suited for that sort of stuff.
I can imagine it'd be a lot of fun with Pulsar.
You know what I mean? It's just being able to pick which crew member you're viewing. It's like, oh no, I want to see Engineer right now, and that sort of idea.
If we have any more shenanigans from now on, I am now rolling.
Tex is rolling for the shenanigans. Nice. Well, hopefully not. I'm really keen that we don't have too many more shenanigans before the end of the stream. I'd rather just run Uber for the remainder and end it there, to be honest. As far as shenanigans is concerned, my brain could not be more fried. Oh, how appropriate as well. This track is just like, I'm going to turn it up slightly and annoy everyone in the comments at the end. Because people get just biblically annoyed when the music is ever so slightly louder than they feel it should be. I don't know why that is, but yeah. Do we think we'll escape on the next Escape from Mars stream?
Good answer.
No, Nicholas, I didn't drop scap on the container. I dropped it by the fire truck.
I don't think we're escaping next stream. I think we'll escape on episode 12. I think that feels about right for our experiences so far. We'll see, but I think episode 12 is most likely our escape time. Why does Tex break things? Tex doesn't break things. Tex is generally pretty good. He has broken the odd thing because no one's free of clang. But for the most part, Tex has been well behaved.
Today I had a derp moment. I channeled my inner wedgie beverages. It wasn't that much fun.
For those guys asking about Discord, for some reason my Discord window has reduced itself to the size of an icon for no apparent reason. What other questions were there? To pick my favourite airsoft gun, what would it be? One I built myself. Simple as that. I have 2 of those so far that have been completely custom made by me. I have a sniper and I have an M4 based AEG, and both of those are without a shadow of a doubt my favourites because they're the ones that I invested my time into and got to the point where I was just like, this is mine. Of course. Would you expect anything else? Of course it's the idea that the one you build yourself is the best one. Should it be anything else? Really? Even if Airsoft is a bit of a cunt and likes to do stupid shit like kind of require that stuff in order to make sure that things are sensible. You good from here, Wedgie?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, Tex, where are we going?
Back to the fire truck.
Which is where?
GPS,
parting
but
spot?
I will send it to you again. I'll second.
Just let me know the name of I don't know the name of it, and as soon as I got the name, I will be good.
There you go. Fire truck crater.
Cool. On our way. Wedgie, please return back to main base ASAP. You need to be in, or load up your cargo. Either way, just saying, you'll need to go out there and retrieve the vehicle otherwise, you know. So you need to be somewhere sensible for the save so you can respawn.
Nikola Tesla, I have no idea how to send a super chat other than by credit card. I haven't messed with that at all, so.
Why is everyone saying #4 and on the right? I'm confused.
Because it was originally called Wasted Number 4.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, the fucking stream delay is terrible. I don't know how long that is, but that's long enough for me to... yeah. Fire truck crater is not a good sign, no. You're right. Multi-Matthew.
Call them how I see them.
Calls it, Bowser. Sees it. Almost made it back. Not quite. How's the sim speed looking on our reload? It's a bit better than it was. Still 0.7.
Actually, yeah.
But a bit better. There's something... I do like the aesthetic of the shot rod. Just from the driving perspective, it looks really nice, if you know what I mean. Like, it feels like a hot rod, if you know. It feels like you've got a big ass engine
Looks
block
like
on the back.
a Packard Phaeton.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's got
Got
got some weird vibes, or a
1940s,
Morgan.
1950s. Yeah.
With the really big fenders, because it was necessary to give clearance sufficient for the just ropey ass suspension. Best way to clean the keyboard. Honestly, the best way, unless you're willing to go very, very in depth. Question from the Wolf Code there. Unless you're very, very willing to go very, very in depth with it and take the whole thing apart piece by piece and clean it with denatured alcohol and all that rubbish. Honestly, the best way to clean it is to take it to your bath or your shower and run water into it heavily from above and slosh it all over the place and then leave it someplace to dry for like 3 weeks. And then at the end of those 3 weeks, you'll get a lovely clean keyboard that's got all of the gunk that's come out of it, and it will work really nicely. I say as someone who's, trust me, killed a number, or attempted to kill a number of keyboards. I haven't really killed that many yet. The only one I've actually killed is my Logitech G17, which was, sorry, G15, which was ancient, as I'm sure you guys are aware. But other keyboards, mechanical keyboards, they're very solid. And when it comes to mechanical keyboards, the only thing you might notice is after you've washed them, you'll have washed out some of the lubricant that lubes the switches, and you'll find they're a little bit more resistant than they were. I actually kind of like it. They have a slightly different feel to them. But if you don't like that, you can always re-lube them, and that's not too difficult.
So there's a construction component shipment. Saw that. $7 kilos.
Next stream, man. Next stream.
7 clicks. Oh yeah, we are fishing almost 3 hours.
Yeah, and I had intended to finish before the Sony conference, but not surprisingly, ridiculous donation stream blew my mind. I can't imagine how this is going to look as a YouTube video.
We weren't that productive.
What?
I hope we were at least entertaining.
God knows. I think mostly what I was broken, to be honest. Yeah,
I don't
just
like the Neko.
can't imagine how this is going to look as an actual video when people watch it. I imagine I'll probably get a fair bit of dislikes for this one, as stupid as it is, because that's YouTube, you know. Yeah, the fewest exceptions to the wash your keyboard with water rule are if you've got something slightly funky about your keyboard design. So if you've got an LCD built in, for example, I then wouldn't recommend it, because then you've got to deal with sort of extra components that are designed to be sealed and don't want water in them. Whereas for the most part, I would say that your average mechanical keyboard is a bit different. The name is the giveaway.
Thanks, sir. I would tip you, but I think I left my wallet in the other.
Sure you did. Right, I see how it is. You're just racist against British people. I know. Because it was a British cabbie. Tex.
Yes.
We have a location for here. We need to recover ourselves back to a cryopod location so we don't lose anything. and so that we can spawn back near to our vehicles.
Okay.
So
Well, I mean, we can recover this stuff real quick, and we'll.
sure,
We won't have to
sure.
come back
You're
here.
just trying to drag me out. I see how it is.
I'm 5 clicks out from the Nekomata.
Wedge is returning. You need to re-weld that cargo container in the middle if possible.
If you want, before we finish up, I could unload this and then I could come and grind down what's left of that thing.
No. Nobody else needs to enter the
It'll be
explosive
done
zone.
by this point. Yeah, we'll cover this. All right, on our own. Okay.
Except for I think we're going to run out of cargo room before we get all these radio components.
No, you have room in my vehicle as well. I mean, if we do, then so be it. But, yeah.
Lost.
Can't even access the rear one yet. I'll fill up mine as best I can.
What's bouncing? What's bouncing?
It's alright. You're alright. You're alright. It's just a bit of random trash. Don't worry, Tex. We're covered. I would never put you in danger. Glitch Tech says, have a great night and great week, Wes. Oh, if you need help, WRT to robotics, drones, 3D printing content, let me know. Cheers. And trust me, man, I am well aware of your talents as far as that's concerned. If you want anyone interesting to follow on Twitter, then do follow Glitch Tech. He does some very intriguing stuff when it comes to 3D printing and drone manufacture and that sort of thing. And I will be perhaps poking you in the future, sir. I have some ideas.
Oh, this thing is doing wonderful things.
So we are mostly broken down with this thing. We just need that last container. I got a bit of space, but I need you. I have no welder, so I need you to give me access to it, basically. Yay!
Yeah, I'm full up on the truck.
I don't think we're going to be able to take all of
Fit
this.
whatever
I
else we can
imagine
fit.
I can fit some, but not all. We'll
I was
see.
planning on putting another container at the time.
Well, I mean, give it a go. There's a doorway to my cargo on the far side of the ship. So far, it's mostly empty. So if we've got room for this, then we've got room for this. And if we don't,
Oh,
then-
if it's a medium, yeah, we'll be able to fit it all.
oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, it is mostly empty medium. So nice. I think that's us. You wanna join me on a flyback with the fire
Oh.
truck?
Yep, as soon as don't try to merge with your vehicle.
Yeah, please try not to do that. It looks alright. I mean, while I welcome some sort of... What do they call those things on the front? They have a name, and it's escaped my mind. When you not figurehead. There's a better name for it with a bowsprit. There you go. Yeah. While I would love you on my bowsprit, I don't think that's appropriate. I just don't. Should we go and rejoin Wedge? A 10-kilometer
we
journey to end.
I want to kill myself again.
Why? What have you done?
The scarab is no more.
What did you do?
After a slight nudge when docking, the cargo container blew up.
God, Wedgie. Where did you put the gyros on this
Did
design?
you destroy the Neko?
The Neko's got a dent in the back of it. The Scarab's non-existent. I'm cleaning up the wreckage because a lot of components fell out. They're on the floor still, and I can pick them up.
Alright, I'm going to turn this track up because this track has come on at about the most appropriate possible time.
This has been the episode of Fail.
It is a beautiful track. And I have to admit that Shaq found this one and not me. But
Soon giving in this time, 'cause we're falling apart.
I haven't even had time to try and fix the rest of the damage on the shot rod or finish the fire truck.
nope, we have not. However, I have returned. I've made my way back. It's time to observe what damage Wedgie has managed to deal. Once again, end with just a beautiful moment of apparent failure. It's wonderful. Space Engine is becoming somehow the same as the Rim and the Zone. It's sort of you say, "What's up, guys?" and "Welcome back to Space Engineers," with the same level of trepidation. You know, it's just understanding that what you're about to deal with here is about to brutalize you and leave you with potentially a slight, I don't know, just some sort of slight issue.
That's 2 clings for me today, but I really should have known better on the first one.
Pretty though it is, especially in motion. I mean, yeah.
Come down to the back of the Neko, you'll see what's left of the Scarab.
How did it end up there?
I don't know!
Wedge! Seriously, man, you are just... One has to wonder how even. Like, how even is that fucking possible?
I don't know! I mean, it's not completely obliterated like the other one was, so at least if I, move the Neko forward, I can roll it onto its side and go again, but...
Hell. So almost a good pan, and then so not. There we go. Opening both slow. There we go.
That's the thing though, chat, most of the motors on it are still there.
Are they saying we need to take the motors on it and fix the Neko instead?
I think they're saying that Wedgie is maybe the problem.
I'd agree with them.
I don't. I just... It's a perfect storm. That's what it is. I think I'm understanding that. It is the perfect storm of Wedgie plus Space Engineers equals like Clang squared somehow. I'm not entirely sure how this exists, but that's definitely what I'm getting from this. However, what I'm also getting from this is, I mean, I can't pick a better place to end. No, don't do that! No! Wedgie!
What did he do?
If anything's
What?
gonna happen, you drive the Neko out. You don't try and take the fucking drone off from underneath. You are an arse, sir. An arse. No, we're
What
not.
did you
No.
do? Nope. Stop. Just stop.
You started this. I did not even. I got the grinder out as a warning. It was a
Well, I got mine out as a warning. I turned it on as a warning.
Wedgie,
Yeah,
how
you are the-
on
you are-
earth did you do this?
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Texfar, to the world of Wedge.
Through incredible amounts of bad luck. That's how it happened.
Have we picked up all
Bad
the parts?
luck.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
He says,
Wait,
bad
what?
luck.
There's missing parts stuff. Oh.
Dex, man,
Unbelievable.
help me out. This dude, seriously.
Unbelievable.
Oh, right. Have we got to end here?
I
be
like
honest.
the random chair just hanging off the edge here.
No, it's time, guys. Hit your
Doesn't
cryopods.
exist.
Oh, Jesus Christ! No, you just got saved by Cortana. Wedge.
Me?
Yeah. She's just opened up a edge window saying, "Boards of Jesus Christ, no, you just got saved by Cortana." Somehow, during all of that, when I was about to click the thing that ground you to death from behind when you were least expecting it, Cortana popped up and had activated off nothing I had said that made any sense, and she won't even activate. Hey, Cortana, you going to activate? No, you're not going to activate when I say, hey, Cortana. No, you're going to activate when I say something random. Okay, Google, are you going to activate? No, you're not. You're going to activate when I say something random. It actually did. And now it's doing a search for, you make something or other. Okay, fair enough. Anyway. Guys, it has been a brain-melting stream. And it has
Indeed,
been
on
a
so many
pleasure.
levels.
Pleasure on so many levels, a brain melter on so many levels, and it has always been just great to have you guys in the audience along. I do really appreciate it and mind boggle at the position I'm in these days. And at the same time, do really appreciate Mr. Wedge and Mr. Tex joining me for this madness that is Escape from Mars. So, hopefully, we'll be back, guys. Next week, Tuesday instead of Monday, but we'll be back.
Next week, forward, not back.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll get something done. Who knows? Maybe we won't. We'll see. It's been a true pleasure, folks. And if you guys fancy hanging out on Discord for a bit, I'll be over on there in a chat channel. Just have a bit of a laugh with whatever wants. Pre-stream, post-stream, something like that. Who knows? Brain's done. Night, guys. Thanks for joining me.
Been epic, folk. Epic.
We broke
Wedgie.
Tex as well. God
Yeah.
damn it, Wedgie.